Hey. This is our newest episode, Chaos and Keys, with my twin, who is apparently like not in the
Here I
video.
am.
It's kind of one of those days.
Here I am.
So if you live in Chicagoland area, let's come at you hard and fast. Sunday, shorts and t-shirt, gorgeous outside, sunny, 75.
Mm-hmm.
Monday, started out nice, then got chillier as the day went on. We're like, no problem, we can survive.
You didn't turn the heat on.
Yesterday, hailstorm.
You didn't turn the heat on.
The heat is on and your seat warmer is on.
God, I'm cold.
Grandma over here is putting her shawl on. Yesterday, massive hailstorm, and today we had snow. So we have gone through literally the 4 seasons in 3 days.
Right.
Yeah. So woo. And then we show up at work in our unintentional matching jackets and black sweaters today.
And matching bracelets.
Oh, actually, I'm matching bracelets. And so, and people commented on how we dress alike. And we're like, we don't talk before we meet. We had an office meeting.
We're just the same person.
Yeah, we had an office meeting before we came here. It wasn't like an intentional thing. So anyways, we're going to jump into...
You sounded so crazy.
We always do.
Okay. I'm like, we're the same person. All right, anyway.
And like our hair colors now kind of mirroring one another. And
watch out.
You never know what you're going to get. Are you going to get curly hair with me? Straight? Beach waved? I don't know. Depends. Yeah. Was I busy this morning?
Mm-hmm. Yep, you were busy.
Did I shower?
Did you? No. No.
I love that your without question response was no. I shower every day. Okay.
Well, I know you're busy, so I don't know.
Well, actually, that kind of goes funny into the story. You saying no is actually funny. So we're going to flash back to a funny real estate story from me. One of my first clients ever was looking at homes in, 90% of you won't know this, Oswego, Illinois. So kind of a little bit farther from where we are. And
maybe like 50% would know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we have like 2 followers, so it could be 200 million followers.
And people are familiar with Oswego.
Yeah. So we were out there, and I've been doing this for 18 years, so quite some time. And the market had just turned from an amazing market to the real estate bubble popping and everyone losing their home to foreclosures. So I was showing a home that was a pre-foreclosure, so short sale for layman's terms. And people did not want to, like breaking it down basic terms.
Okay.
So the people did not want to sell. So the first thing we noticed when we walked in the front door was they had framed knives, like a knife, in the home. And I was like, oh, they're really like big Halloween fans. Because like, there was something, it didn't say Psycho, it didn't say like Halloween or any of those movies, but it was something, I can't recall what. Long story short is I blocked it out. Blacked it out. Not blocked it, blacked it out. You'll see why. It was intense. Okay. So I was like, oh, and like they really like horror movies. Just leave it at that, because you're like, okay, that can't be that bad. Then we go upstairs. We started by going, they wanted to go upstairs first. Then we went upstairs, and we're opening the doors to the bedrooms and things like that. And but you go in the bedroom, you go in the bathroom, no big deal. Then I opened a door in a hallway, thinking it might be like another bedroom or a linen closet, and it opened to a upstairs deck, but they had ripped off the deck. So it was just a door that led to a second story drop to the ground.
Oh, no.
And I was just about to step outside, because I always try to open the doors. You find a lot of buyers are uncomfortable opening doors in someone else's house. So I tend to be the person that is doing it.
You're going to die.
Yeah, almost died. And I was like, whoa, okay, so the deck's been ripped off, but you potentially could put a deck up here. That's how I pitched it. So then we go down to the basement. And again, there's like a lot of horror movie memorabilia, things like that. And you're like, okay, it is what it is.
Interesting.
Go into the bathroom, the last bathroom in the home, and someone had saran wrapped, covered the toilet.
Yes.
And so now you're realizing like, okay, they didn't leave the house for the showing. which is kind of your last story. They
Right.
stayed home for it. And people know what they're doing
That's
when
a
they
problem.
do it. Yeah, they know what
That's
they're
a
doing.
problem.
They didn't put a do not open sign on the door that leads to death. And, and they have like random horror story memorabilia. So they saran wrapped their toilet, and someone had consciously taken a poop
A poop.
and wiped it all over every wall
Mm-hmm.
and everything in the bathroom. Not in the toilet, but everywhere else. And I opened the door, we looked at it, we smelled it, and I said to my clients, and we are done. And we walked outside, and I'm not kidding, years later, my clients still text me. They're like, remember that one time we looked at that house? I was like, oh, it is ingrained in my nightmares.
Oh, my God.
It is. Welcome
Please
to real
don't do that.
estate.
Please
Welcome
don't do
to
that.
real estate entry exam. I passed because I'm still here, but it was a rough one.
That's rough.
Poop is just a whole
Yeah.
nother level, guys.
Yeah.
Just a whole nother level.
God.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Cass the keys.
today's episode
Cass.
and keys.